Hello, we're here at Greenbuild 2011 in Toronto, Canada. I'm here with Hugh Roberts from Bentley. Hugh, tell us a little bit about Bentley and your green mission.
Well, Bentley, as you may know, is one of the largest software providers for architecture, engineering, construction, and operations of the world's assets, whether they be roads, land, buildings, plants, and so forth. And here we're supporting how all of that can serve the green mission of being more sustainable, consuming less energy, lowering carbon footprint, and so forth. And to some extent, this audience is largely focused on the building sector. Correct. So we're focusing on building energy consumption and optimizing the performance of buildings and how they use energy and conserve energy and the materials and design, how that can impact that. So we're focusing on software that allows you to both do efficient design, analyze that design and the energy performance of the systems and the building and the configurations, and then manage all of your design information so that you can maximize your LEED credits or BREEAM or whichever standard you're complying to in the world, and submit that electronically and get the highest rating, and more importantly, the highest performance of the building when you're all done. What
are you showing here at the show that might be new?
Well, we have some interesting new things. We're launching a new product line called EcoSim, A-E-C-O-S-I-M. And it's basically for architecture, engineering, and construction operations simulation of buildings. The first module we're showing is the EcoSim Building Designer, which is essentially the architectural, structural, mechanical, and electrical design tools for building information modeling of any kind of size or configuration of a building structure. It's an intelligent model that has systems design within it, so you're doing ducts and piping and electrical and so forth, but also tying it into your documentation and reporting and publishing of that information for other uses.
So tell us a little bit about BIM. I know in the press there's a lot of information about BIM and how it's used in new construction, but for the owner, talk a little bit about BIM and operations.
Sure. Well, I think there's two aspects to it. One, BIM helps an owner have a higher performing building delivered to them, right? So that's what you're procuring as a building. And BIM and energy simulation and analysis contribute to getting a good building to start with. But all that information that was accessed and used to deliver that building has value in the operations of that building. So we have a lot of users of Bentley software. We have another product called Bentley Facilities, which is all about the operation of buildings. And we have users all over the world, airport systems, healthcare systems, factories, and so forth, that have a lot of change going on in their facility. They have a lot of, whether that's maintenance and operations issues that are kind of predictable, or renovations, or reconfiguring, or retooling, or just responding to new strategies or approaches in their business. And so having that design information available in the operations phase, as small as knowing when to change a filter, and as large as knowing what happens if we swap out this mechanical system or if we add a wing on the east side. So I think that's a great question, and the use of that information adds operational benefits in terms of the performance of the operations being more efficient, more productive, whatever the work product of the building is can be maximized, but also allows you to react to the changes that will inevitably happen during the life of a building. Typically, we like to think that if you look at the cost model of the whole ecosystem, the design is about 1x, construction is about 10x, and operations is about 100x. So if you're saving, 10% in each phase, the payoff's during operations, right? And so the use of a digital asset of your building complementing the physical asset of the building is a critical need for owners, I think, in the coming years. Now already, but that's growing, sort of following the wave of design and construction.
Hugh, it was great speaking with you. Could you tell us one more time where we can get information on Bentley?
Well, thanks for your time today. If you go to www.bentley.com/greenbuild, all the information we were talking about and all the products we referenced are available right there, as well as a link to contact us and find more information. So thanks for your time.
Have a good show.